talked about our members, we talked about our families, and we talked a lot about an economy. An economy about where we are now, what's not being shared by those up above in the 1%. But importantly, what we learned about the economy is it doesn't just happen. It's an economy that's made by people. It's an economy that's made by rules. It's an economy that's made by laws and regulations. And those things can be changed. Those things can be changed, and what we learned is they must be changed. And we talked about the political action that we need to take now in 16 and in 18 to change the rules of the economy, to change what's going on in this country, in this state. So we have a future, so our families have a future. That's what we're talking about. Our resolve, our dedication, the hard work we're going to have to do to make that happen, right? Right! That's what we're here for. We're also talking about after those elections. We're going to hold those politicians accountable because we're working to elect them, to put them there to represent us, not other special interests, which I know they call us special interests. And you know what? If we're special interests representing working men and women and working people in our economy, then that's fine. That's our special interest because they are the special people. They're the ones that work hard, pay their taxes, and make this country what it is. We talked about how we need to organize because in an era of big money in politics, we know what we're up against. We definitely know and have seen it firsthand here in Wisconsin. And we know that the path forward requires organizing. And we know organizing is hard work. We know it's walking the walk, it's feet in the street. But we also know we have to do some things inside of our movement. We have to continue to build relationships. We have to get to know each other. We have to talk and be prophets for solidarity. Now we know what solidarity is. Solidarity is when we come together and fight for the right to have collective bargaining, for the right for better wages, for the right for benefits. That doesn't mean we agree on every endorsement. That doesn't mean we agree on how all work jurisdiction is done. But we do agree on the right to have a union and the right to negotiate a contract. Those are the things that bring us together in solidarity, right? Right. And we also know that we have to have a movement, that no one union can be strong. No one union can stand on its own. If we as a federation and a movement are weak, when they sense that the movement is weak, they come after us as locals. We're in this, we're connected. We need to make sure that we continue to work to better understand each other, to understand what's going on in our workplaces with our memberships, and that we all face downward pressures at the bargaining table. It might come from different directions or different issues, but it's all downward pressure. We live it, we feel it, we see it every day, and it's our responsibility. Let me say this, it's our responsibility as leaders to work together to do the best job we can to represent our members and to help other people figure out how they can form collective bargaining units so that the overall movement builds and we grow that middle class again here in Wisconsin. And we have a chance in the fall of this year to elect friends, keep them accountable, build around our agenda in 17, and then in 18, we have a chance to remove Scott Walker from office. So let the word go out, brothers and sisters. Let the word go out from this convention at the Concourse Hotel in Madison on this date and time. Let the word go out that the unions in Wisconsin are united. We stand in solidarity. We stand shoulder to shoulder to build the coalitions we need to work together, to elect friends of working families, put together an agenda to advance our rights, and have victory in 18 and beyond. We as the Wisconsin labor movement, we've never backed down. We've never stepped away from a fight. Now we understand that to build a movement, you got to step into the fight. You gotta have the argument. You gotta put your issues out there. And you gotta be strong and vigilant in terms of how you move that. So we need to work, we need to stand up, not back down, and never, never, never give up. Thank you.
There's no power greater anywhere beneath the sun. What force on earth is bigger than the people's strength of one? For the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong. But without our brain and muscle, not a single will return. We can break their haughty power, gain our freedom when we learn that the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong.